Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by our friends at Naples Rib Company. All of our football coverage this season sponsored by our friends at Memorial Care, and all of our Long Beach Poly coverage this year sponsored by our good friends at Bryson Financial.
Welcome to Cerritos College in the city of Norwalk for Long Beach Poly against Anaheim Servite in the quarterfinals. You got that, Mike?
It's a practical World's Fair here in Norwalk. Here come the Jackrabbits, the number 2 seed in this bracket, coming off a emotional win over Vista Murrieta. Tyler, Servite Friars doubled up Valencia in round 1. They're coming out of the grueling Trinity League. They've been in some big games.
Senior quarterback Darius Curry, just a special player for these Jackrabbits, trying to lead them through these Division II playoffs. On the other side, a pretty good quarterback as well for Servite, Leo Hannon, along with running back Quade Carr, leading this Servite offense.
Usually a good one when these two square off, and this was no exception, Tyler. Obviously, you know this is a good game. You're already at the highlight. The Friars get it first and put the car in drive. A big gain gets them inside the Poly 30.
And we knew that Servite was going to try to lean on that offensive line and run the ball, but D-Block does lock in and stuff this run. The ball would pop out after the whistle. This is not the controversial fumble in this game. Servite going to go for it on 4th down, looking for the end zone, but Mikey Beresford has that strapped. Great play by 4 in the secondary. So Poly gets the turnover on downs, and they immediately get some momentum.
Jackrabbits unable to run the ball much tonight. Freshman speedback Ben Harris stuffed, and the Jackrabbits will punt it away. Definitely a field position battle early. Rabbits get another stop here. Servite transfer Isaac Johnson. He started out at Servite, has been at Poly. Almost got one against his old squad there, Tyler.
Yeah, you know that one would have felt good for sure. Near disaster on the ensuing punt. The ball goes off cue Shemwell, but check out the hustle. MJ Rivas diving into the bottom of that pile to get the ball. That'll earn you a handshake from your head coach for sure.
Well, you love to see a defensive tackle hustling like that for sure. First play of the next drive, Curry looking deep for Kamari Smith, and uno, cinco, seis to open the scoring 57-yard touchdown between these two. That connection obviously has been so good all night, and they were not done in this one.
Yeah, it's been so fun to watch these two for sure, but that ensuing kickoff, here comes Servite. James Alanis delivers some good advice that you just can't take. A big return all the way to Poly's 15-yard line, so the Friars get that momentum right back. And a few plays later, Ethan Naughton takes the handoff and scoots in, gets a little love tap for his trouble, but it's all tied up 7 apiece. So Poly gets that big play, but it doesn't really stay with them for very long, and we're right back even.
Next Poly drive, Curry under pressure and picked off by Justin De La Rosa. Rage Against the Machine, eat your heart out. Returned all the way to Poly's 14, and all the momentum wearing black. Definitely the story of the night. A big play from Poly answered by the Servite Friars.
And they would cash in another short porch. Gavin Gutierrez is going to score it, and that would make it a 14-7 Servite lead just less than a minute into the second quarter, and you can see that home crowd is feeling it now. Thanks to those couple big plays by defense and special teams. Rabbits looking to answer back. Curry to Kamari for a nice gain. And then you'll see a little extra after the play from Servite trying to go after that young speedster for Poly.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, a playoff game, very high emotion. Servite's defense with a couple tackles for losses, one by De La Rosa on the run. And then Curry looking for the touchdown, trying to step up to maybe run it, but sacked by Thomas Cernius to set up a 4th and 7 at the Servite 29.
Poly going to go for it, and, don't worry about the potential PI right there, because that's a touchdown in the background. Kamari Smith again, 1 + 5 = 6, as Poly is able to respond. A huge play on 4th down. The extra point would be missed, so Poly still trailing by 1 with 8 minutes till halftime.
Next drive, Hannon on the keeper, but he would be stopped short, so Servite facing 4th and short in Poly territory. The Friars will go for it, but Tyler, this Jackrabbit defense has been so good. Carr takes the handoff. He gets loose. He's going the distance. It's a huge play for the Friars, but
wait a minute.
There was a pretty egregious holding call in the back. Pretty easy flag on that one.
Yeah, the Whitecaps going to be like, all right, y'all going to have to bring this back. So
he was letting him know as the run was happening, don't get your hopes up. Jackrabbits get the ball back in the 4-minute drill here. They love this scenario, and Curry with the keeper is going to scamper out with the first down.
Then Curry going to hit Luke Buggs, who had a nice game in this one. Another nice pickup. Jackrabbits trying to drive and score before the half. Then they would get the ball first after halftime. Then up top, Curry looking for it all. Jordan Malaulu, back shoulder throw. A great catch along the sidelines. Poly's back in front. 20-14 the lead, just under 2 minutes until the break. Mala'ulu, such a reliable target this year.
For sure, and Curry doing a great job spreading him around as always. Next drive, huge moment in this game. Pass to Aiden O'Callahan. Deion Jackson gets the rip, picks it up, looks like he's headed back for a clear touchdown, no one in front of him, and they call it incomplete, Tyler. A referee coming in from the side with the late incomplete signal. Poly sideline and fans incensed about this one. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, got to slow it down, and tough to see from this angle, but you do see there's a referee staring the play down. He does not call it incomplete. Plus, the other thing about this, the late whistle. So after Poly picks it up,
still does not blown on an incomplete pass until Deion Jackson standing on the Falcon logo. So understandable frustration there on what would have been a very game-changing play. Still Poly 20-14 at half.
Poly does get it first after the break, but Servite with another takeaway. Jaden Welsh with a great play to go up and get that football in traffic. Terrific play to make the interception. The Selly needs a little bit of work, kind of falls flat there, but still a big play for Servite. Though they can't capitalize, Poly's defense still strapped in, Mike. You gotta have your seatbelt on. Safety.
Yeah, some very aggressive seatbelt buckling in this game. Jackrabbits could really use the score, and Curry, again, using his legs well, did a pretty good job of picking his spots to run it, but the drive would stall as Curry bottled up by Cernius and De La Rosa for the sack. That ends up being a big loss that takes them way, way, way out of it.
Yeah, and just Poly needed kind of to get that breakthrough and give themselves some breathing room, but the defense was doing a nice job keeping contained, bottling up Carr right here. That's Dylan Williams laying the number, the Oregon signee talking his talk right there, number 2. He's a big man with bad intentions on that play. Then freshman Julius Johnson, a great play to come in and break up the pass. Again, Juju with that seatbelt on, a terrific job.
You're going to break the seatbelt. I mean, you're going to break the seatbelt at this point, buckling it.
They don't make them like they used to.
We go into the fourth quarter, Poly facing a 3rd and 2. They have not been able to run it tonight, and that pass is batted down. They've usually been very reliable in those short passing situations, but couldn't pick it up.
Friars try to get tricky, handoff to Quinn Rosencrantz, but Poly's defense stands Guildenstern. The ball's going to pop out, and D. Will is there to scoop it up.
Shout out to AP English Nation, Tyler.
Gotta love it. Thought he might break away and score there, but the Jackrabbits have it at the Servite 30, 7:03 left to play. But 2 plays later, number 22, Tristan Ordaz on the corner blitz. Curry never saw him coming, and he's gonna recover the fumble. Just a backbreaker for Poly. A score there really could have put the game away, but instead Servite now all this momentum coming back the other way.
And that definitely sparked their offense as Hannon finds O'Callahan for a nice game. They really had not had a long drive in this game. It had been a lot of 3-and-outs and stalled drives. Later in the drive, 3rd and 9, Hannon keeps it, gets help from maybe a little bit of a hold there. Huge hit out of bounds, but a 10-yard gain will move the chains. Definitely some tugging on the jerseys there, but they get the first down.
Then Carr going to weave his way through the defense, and he's going to get down inside the Poly 5-yard line. As Mike said, this was a big drive for Servite, which they didn't have many of those. Most of their scores were off of short porches, then off the jet sweep. For the score, Gutierrez gets in again to tie us at 20. The Friars can take the lead with an extra point, but they do not do that as the snap is bobbled. Poly's going to fall on it, so the game remains tied. It's 20-all with 1:17 left to play, and Poly still has 2 timeouts, so that crowd's believing they're going to go down and can win this game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You love your offense, you love your quarterback, you love your receivers, you love your scenario here with a chance to win it all. And they did get a good drive together, Tyler. Curry to Smith, who's going to slip by the defense and get out past the 40.
Then this... Mike, I mean, this is one of the wildest plays we've ever seen on a football field, especially from a quarterback. Curry, you can see under duress. Houdini acts to get out of that one. Oh my God! How is that? What is happening? By the mouthpiece, Darius Curry, you are a legend. What the heck just happened, Mike? I think he's Himothy. I don't know what else to say.
Picks up a first down. Definitely one of those crazy plays. Made you really feel like this drive was going in a certain direction for sure when you're making plays like that. Then Curry to Mala'ulu, inching down the field, another conversion as they get inside the Servite 40. Then on the scramble, Curry is going to get it all the way down to the Servite 20. With just 6 seconds left.
Yeah, he's going to spill the wine. As Poly's now with, like you said, 6 seconds left. They are in long field goal range, so they're going to set it up. Freshman Jonas Mendoza from 37 yards out. A tough try. It has the distance, but it's going to be wide left. So the Jackrabbits give themselves a chance, but we're going to overtime. 20 apiece at the end of regulation. These teams with some respect for one another after this battle. Poly's going to go tails, which again does not fail, and Poly's going to want to play defense first, no doubt.
These are the college overtime rules, so they're going to get alternating possessions starting at the 25. Hannon with the keeper up the middle. The ball almost pops out there, but he was definitely down on the video replay. Jackrabbits obviously wanted that one. Then Carr right up the gut, makes one man miss, and he will score. Friars take the lead. They do make the extra point, so the pressure is on Poly, 27-20. Fans wondering if Poly scores, are they going for two? All kinds of scenarios running through your head at this point.
Sure. First play for Poly. Play action gets me. Then Curry's going to hit Smith, who scoots in for the score, but hold on. No celebration for the Jackrabbits. An illegal man downfield is going to wipe off the touchdown. So, Poly back to work. The Jackrabbits have Curry looking for Mala'ulu again. He's going to go down to the Servite 10. It's going to set up first and goal, but on first and goal, the snap is high, and this is a disaster for Poly, Mike.
Yeah, snap gets away from Curry. They're not able to fall on it. I think probably trying to pick the ball up to make a play there, but it's Brando Mosqueda who gets there first for Servite. And just like that, that's the brutality of this overtime rule. You get on the ball, that's it right there. That's the end of the game. Servite wins a thriller 27-20, and a brutal overtime loss for the Jackrabbits, who will finish the season at 10-2.
Yeah, heartbreaker for Poly to see this football season end. Thank you so much, Long Beach, for rocking with us all year. We've got the winter sports coming up, and if you want the best coverage of Long Beach sports, you got to keep it locked right here at the562.org.